Something unbelievable just happened in London, and if you're not here right now, you might not believe how surreal this moment feels. Wembley Stadium, the home of legends, just turned into the epicenter of global music history. The lights went down, the roar of thousands filled the night, and then it happened. Lisa Manaban of Blackpink in a dazzling pink outfit stepped into the spotlight for Day 2 of the Blackpink Deadline Tour 2025. The energy was volcanic, the kind of electricity that makes the hairs on your arms stand straight. You can feel it through the screen. You don't just watch this moment, you live it. And if you think you've seen everything from Blackpink before, tonight is the proof that history keeps rewriting itself. Before we go further, don't just sit back as a spectator. This is your front row seat to Wembley. Drop a like right now, join the conversation in the comments, and subscribe because what we're uncovering tonight is more than a concert. It's a chapter in cultural history, and you don't want to miss the next page. When Lisa Blackpink appeared, the stage exploded in a fusion of light beams, cascading pyrotechnics, and the synchronized glow of thousands of light sticks painting Wembley in white and pink. The moment she opened with thunder, you could sense the shift in the crowd's collective heartbeat. Fans weren't just singing along, they were shaking, screaming, recording every second, desperate to capture a memory they knew would never come again. The way her pink outfit shimmered under the spotlight wasn't just fashion, it was strategy. Lisa understands brand value down to the finest detail. That glittering pink outfit wasn't chosen randomly. It was designed to reinforce her visual legacy, amplifying her identity as the ultimate global star while connecting with fans emotionally. And this is what separates Lisa from anyone else. It's not just a performance, it's branding psychology in motion. Every pose, every glance, every note becomes a marketing investment, one that multiplies in value as fans spread it worldwide within seconds. Videos flood YouTube Shorts, hashtags surge on Twitter, fan cams trend globally, and just like that, a moment at Wembley becomes an immortal piece of global pop culture. Halfway through her rockstar stage, there was a breathtaking pause. Lisa froze, staring out at the crowd of 90,000, then let out the smallest smile. It was a pattern interrupt. Time stood still. Crowd lost its breath, and then, boom, she dropped into the next verse and Wembley shook like an earthquake. That tiny moment of silence, that single pause, was engineered perfection. Artists know that audiences remember contrast, and Lisa wielded that knowledge like a master. This is also the business insight fans often miss. Moments like these are not accidents. They're investments. LVMH and brands like bvlgari who stand behind Lisa don't see just a K-pop idol. They see a visual asset capable of generating billions in marketing value. Wembley wasn't only a concert stage tonight, it was a financial runway, a cultural platform, a branding ecosystem where music meets entrepreneurship. Every second Lisa stood on that stage, her brand equity skyrocketed. And if you think the show peaked there, you're wrong. Midway through the set, Lisa teased something unexpected. A never-before-seen remix intro faded into the background, and the audience screamed, realizing they were witnessing a unique Wembley-only moment. Fans at home instantly began speculating. Is this a hint at a solo project? A hidden collaboration? Or is it simply Lisa playing with the psychology of anticipation? That's the teaser we'll leave hanging because what comes next could change everything. Stay tuned because this story is far from over. What makes this night different isn't just the size of Wembley or the fact that Blackpink once again proved their dominance. It's the sense that Lisa in particular is building something far larger than music. This is how legends are made, not just by selling out stadiums but by turning performances into case studies of cultural influence. Think about it. Wembley isn't just a venue, it's a test of timelessness. Only artists who can bridge cultures, generations, and industries step into that space and own it. And tonight, Lisa Manaban did exactly that. As the encore approached, the fireworks lit up the London skyline. The audience knew they were part of something that would be retold for years, the way people still talk about Freddie Mercury at Live Aid or Beyoncé at Coachella. Tonight added Lisa at Wembley 2025 to that list. You could feel the collective awareness. This isn't just fandom, this is history. And here's the real takeaway. This wasn't simply Lisa singing songs. This was a masterclass in legacy building. By choosing a pink outfit, by carefully crafting set lists that balance fan favorites with surprises, by knowing exactly when to hold silence and when to drop the biggest explosion, she proved herself not just as a performer, but as a visionary entrepreneur. She's constructing a brand that merges music, fashion, business, and identity into one unstoppable force. Fans don't just attend her shows, they invest in her vision. Now, let's be honest. You're here watching this video because you don't want to miss out. That's FOMO at its peak. Millions who couldn't be in Wembley are clinging to every clip, every photo, every tweet, desperate to feel part of it. And that's exactly why this performance won't just end when the lights shut off. It's going to echo across the internet, replayed, dissected, celebrated again and again. And here's the part that makes it even more powerful. This isn't just a performance captured in clips and live streams. It becomes digital currency, a form of cultural stock that keeps gaining value every time it's shared, reposted, or remixed. Lisa isn't simply performing for the people inside Wembley. She's performing for the billions outside, across every time zone, every continent. That's why the hashtags trend in under 10 minutes, that's why YouTube short edits rack up millions of views overnight, and that's why brands are watching closely. They understand that moments like this ripple far beyond music. They create markets, they move products, they shape global conversations. Think about it. Fans who weren't even in London will still buy merch, book flights for the next show, or stream songs endlessly just to feel part of this collective wave. That's the genius of Lisa's presence. She transforms FOMO into fuel, turning curiosity into community and community into empire. This Wembley night isn't fading. It's multiplying, echoing louder with every share, cementing itself as one of the defining events of 2025. And the ripple doesn't stop there. Every shot of that pink outfit under Wembley's lights becomes a billboard without borders, driving streams, sparking fashion trends, and pushing conversations that brands can't buy with ads alone. Lisa's stage tonight is both art and strategy, a masterclass in how cultural capital translates into real-world influence, revenue, and long-term legacy. What fans feel as magic, industries recognize as unstoppable momentum. So if you've made it this far, you know what to do. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments. What moment shook you the most? The opening thunder, the rockstar silence, the mysterious remix teaser, or the final fireworks? Share this with your friends because legends like this deserve to be remembered by as many people as possible. And most importantly, stay tuned because if Wembley taught us anything tonight, it's that Lisa is just getting started and the next chapter is already on its way. This was more than a concert. This was more than a tour stop. This was Wembley 2025, Day 2 of Blackpink's Deadline Tour. The night Lisa in pink lit up the world, shook millions, and cemented her place as one of the most powerful icons of this generation. And now you've been part of it. Don't miss the next chapter. Subscribe, stay close, and let's relive history together.